In this video, I introduce key nearest neighbors in machine learning. The idea of nearest neighbors is that samples that are close together have categories that are close together. Namely, the nearby samples will have the most important influence. The key nearest neighbors is a non-parametric and unsupervised learning classifier, which assigns a class to a query using vote of the key nearest neighbors. Suppose that samples are ID, KNN classifies a query using distance between the query and samples. For example, we have a query, we use the samples to determine the class of the query. We can set k equal 1, 2, 3. For example, k equal 1, we only use the nearest neighbor to determine the class of the query. We can select k equal 2 because it's an even number, so we can use the inverse distance weighted factor to determine this class of the query. We can handle the multi-classes by using the majority of k nearest votes. We use this distance to measure the distance between the query and the samples. For example, for given key, KNN computes the distance between the query and all the points in dataset and gets the class for the query according to the majority of the nearest key votes from conditional probability. Here, the I is an indicator. So for k equal 1, we got this classification distribution and this distribution for k equal 20. So we got this variation of error with the key value. We define the point with minimum error as the elbow point. And KNN regression is used to estimate continuous variables by inverse distance weighted average. Select a key and then use key points to regress the target value of the query. This is the distance between the query and the sample. This is the value of the sample and this value of the query. And then we use the root mean square error to evaluate the performance of KNN regression. For example, here, if k equals 3, we can use the 3 nearest samples to regress the target value of the query. For more details, please check with this reference. Thank you. Bye.